Lies. Deception. Betrayal. I see swirling mist, shrouding the truth in a deep, enigmatic haze. Found you. Chosen one. You are exactly as I thought you'd be.
What are you talking about?
Words can only convey so much, but you'll know what I mean soon enough.
Young lady, I know you might think I'm telling the truth. That item was my late husband's keepsake, and but I can't bear to see it auctioned away to who knows where. There's a hidden flaw in that item. If you point it out during inspection, it will be withdrawn from the auction and returned to the pawn shop. In return, I'll offer you some compensation.
Mom, please don't cry.
Your story might be genuine, but Besides, this has nothing to do with me.
Young lady, you don't look like you're struggling for money. How can you be so cold-hearted? I'm sure this refined individual here feels the same way.
Huh? Are you referring to—
Yes, you!
The auction is about to start. I'm not sure how you gained entry, but I'm sure you don't want to be driven out with your daughter. And you? Here's a little piece of advice. Don't let your sympathy easily sway you otherwise, you might get swindled. I'm Vivian, by the way.
Dear guests, the auction will begin shortly. Please make your way to the venue.
He may be from the Ravenlock family, but he's been entering the lottery in secret.
Ugh, what rotten luck. I won't back down this time.
Let's raise the bid a little. How about—
Such a small amount.
The start of an auction is crucial. Your opponent is determined to win, so it's best to shake it.
You should just give...
Let's see who comes out on top in the end.
You're right. So for the honor of the Ravenlock...
Trying to provoke him backfired.
Okay. Let's not rush into...
just let me have this one. I'll take this item, and I won't bid again.
Huh. That really is a great deal.
Well, your trick is out in the open.
You're really stubborn, huh? Is it...
Sure is. The money in our pocket is our biggest advantage.
The price is way more than it's worth.
It's a bit overpriced. Regardless, congratulations on your winning bid. Though, in my opinion, its aesthetic style is a bit... But as long as you like it, that's what matters. After all, the true...
The next item is truly exceptional. The final creation of a legendary artist, the only one of its kind in all of Nью-Эриду. The artist's tale is quite fascinating. Unrecognized during his lifetime, his works were discovered by art collectors after his death and became, because of this, authentic works are few and far between, making each one incredibly precious. And this stunning final piece, anyone who loves his work, without further ado, let's get started! Starting bid, 200...
If I can get it for under 500 million, I can still turn a profit. 300 million!
If I'm not mistaken, Wise, is it...
Yeah, that's the one.
1 billion.
Even if his final piece is a collectible of this quality, since she doesn't have to earn her own money, any bid is just a number to her.
Was that Vivi? Wow. She just said, don't let your sympathy sway you, then went ahead and bid anyways.
Yeah, but she can literally afford not to take her own advice.
Oh, this elegantly dressed lady. So, is anyone ready to challenge this young lady? Invest in the legacy of a talented artist.
I'd advise again. I'm going to bid on this no matter the price.
This young lady is certainly very confident, going 3 times. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the first half of the auction. Please feel free to unwind in the lounge for a bit. There's more...
The coffee here is... drinkable.
Despite her ruthless exterior, she's actually quite kind-hearted. Though you wouldn't dare think that, would you?
Not at all. That's not what I'm thinking.
You're not being honest. And just to clarify, I didn't assist that woman out of kindness, because it's nothing more than a common...
A scam? So you're saying that woman is a con artist?
They'll tell you a tragic story, begging you to help bid on a collectible at a high price. They promise but the reality is, once you bid, the deal is done.
So, why did you still bid on the item?
I really enjoyed the story of that legendary artist. Art, at its essence, sells stories. I'm willing to pay the price for the story. That's another lie.
How did you figure it out again?
Let me give you another piece. People often mask their true intentions. Sometimes, what you can... I hope next time you'll accept my invitation. I'll see you soon, my friend of minis.
The second half of the auction is about to begin. Please... Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back! Up next in our auction is tonight's showpiece. The legend has it that, long ago, this was a garment that only a hero could. What's truly fascinating is the unique gem embedded in the collar of this robe. It's a...
Wise, that gem's probably what we're looking...
Such an important item. Yet...
Oh, God.
This auction sure is. There's people of all sorts, whether they belong or not.
Robe of Heroes. What a tacky name. Nonetheless, I'll secure it. In the...
Yes, I see it. Seems of course.
I didn't expect this to drag on so long. I believe there is no meaning in continuing this senseless bidding war. So, my friend, what did you have in...
This man is pretty shrewd. Perhaps a better question should be, what can you offer me?
The ball's in my court now. There are more antiques in this auction than just the robe. Why rush into this? You might find something else you prefer.
I'm not a collector, so I'm not into antiques.
In that case, how about we strike a deal? All I want is that...
He called...
The Ravenlock family always gets what they...
What a coincidence!
You're quite confident.
You know when to stand your ground.
My time is valuable, my friend. I've already lost a significant amount of Denny. If I offer you a token of appreciation...
In that case, if I were to give you...
I fear my price is beyond your means. It's been a while since someone... All right, since I can't sway you, but let me be clear. No matter how high...
Oh no. Though the mayor gave us a huge sum of Denny's,
Thank you, everyone. It appears I'm the final winner of this auction after all. Well, I'll be taking this masterpiece with me. Of course.
damn it, we almost won! Ugh,
I got a message.
What?
Look up.
What happened?
why'd the lights go out?
What's going on? The power went out?
Mommy, I'm scared.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's auction. My apologies for the long and dreary opening. Losers always have a lot to say.
That guy looks familiar.
Is that...
What are you all standing around for?
How uncouth. I'm simply here to reclaim what's rightfully mine.
You! When did you?
Well then, tonight's show is coming. I wish you all a lovely... Yours truly, Mockingbird.
After him! Catch that thief or forget about getting paid to...
I can't believe he's here. And his target happens to be that core, too. Forgive me, Master Proksie, but that...
He might find it surprising, but I know him too.
You do? I see. Years ago, we founded Mockingbird, the Phantom Thieves Syndicate. Things started off well. We were young, with naive ideals and lofty goals. But one night, there may have been signs of what was to come, but no one noticed them at the time. Eventually, I left Mockingbird and accepted the olive branch extended by the mayor. The separation was, shall we say, less than amicable. And my dearest friend became my sworn enemy. Master Proksie, if I may ask...
Though he helped us before, and he seems pretty nice,
Mockingbird has changed. No. In any case, I'm still unsure of his intentions, but we cannot risk letting him have the say on my past experiences. I can likely predict the route he'll take to evade his pursuers and escape. However, this path lies within the Hollow.
let's head straight there. I'm feeling super strong right now.
Very well. Please. As I thought, Hugo really is here. When we were still working together, he would often choose routes that were difficult to attack, yet easy to defend. Don't worry, Master Proxy. I'll catch him. Master Proxy, the layout of the port is complex. Ethereals may jump out from any corner. Do be extra careful.
There's so many ethereals, but they don't seem to faze him at all.
Though I am loath to admit it, that man is quite formidable.
Goodbye, my friends.
Pay his provocations no heed.
Careful, or you'll get hurt.
I'm not going to let you have your way. This. Master Proxy. That's one of Hugo's weapons. Make sure to avoid it. It may look like a coin, but it's actually... He's extremely familiar with this place. Master Proxy. Dragging this out will only be to our disadvantage. Let's proceed through here post-haste. Awaiting. Stay calm now. The mechanism here isn't damaged. It's still functioning normally. Something's not right. It feels too easy, almost as if he let us through on purpose. Move! Stand still. Stay calm now. This must be the right way. Not to worry, Master Proxy. We'll be able to catch up to him soon. It should be this way. Are they from the auction? No, they shouldn't be able to track Hugo here. Back then, Hugo would typically retreat into a hollow, and as his partner, I'd be responsible for leading the pursuers. I'm unsure if he has a partner now, or who they...
Well, Phantom Thieves usually have partners, right?
True. That could make things trickier. Regardless, Master Prokси, let's steer... Although I'm confident in my ability to defeat them, the clash here might delay us and jeopardize your safety. Our main focus now is locating Hugo and... Stand still. He should be nearby.
Long time no see, traitor.
It was you who broke the oath, not me.
You haven't changed, pompous and self-righteous.
You're beyond reason!
Both of you! Enough!
Master Proksi. Are you all right, Master Proksi?
I'm fine. I just forgot I wasn't Eos. I thought your attacks would just go over my head.
Rest assured, manager, my blade has always been steady. I'll never point my weapon at my allies, especially not you. As for that oath, he has no sense of control in the heat of battle, even turning on his own comrades.
I'd thank you not to spread lies.
What? Are you denying it?
Thought we were in for a tough day. But if you value your lives, you better hand over all your etheric resources and any other valuables you've got.
I have no conflict with you, gentlemen. I'm here for personal reasons.
Cut the crap. It's been a rough day, and we need whatever your business is. Pay your dough or bite the dust.
Pay our dough. This is not even the current mayor of New, am I correct? Mr.
You sure have a mouth on you, pretty boy. Don't push it. We've buried idiots like you in the hollow before.
I'd urge you to
Unfortunately, your kind advice has they've already won.
Oh, help me!
Scared? Then perhaps you should think twice before you've made your bed.
Sorry, I'm...
Spare us!
Are you quite done blowing off steam? Don't kill them.
Who do you think you are to tell me? They weren't planning to show you any mercy, yet you haven't changed at all over the years, Lycon. To hell with you and your foolish fantasies of being some almighty savior. Haven't you learned your lesson from what happened with your eye and legs?
My principles remain unshaken. No.
Sinners deserve punishment. I'm merely delivering the justice.
It is not our place to. I know I will not sway you. I will stop you.
Go ahead. I will defeat you. Be prepared to kneel before me, traitor.
You talk too much.
Is that all? Proxy, I'd advise against trusting anyone from the Mayflower faction.
Really? Do you two have to do this now?
My apologies, dear Naниматель, but I'm itching to teach him a lesson.
Shut up!
Trying to run, are we?
Worry not. Mastery of my skills will come in time. But there's something more important I would like to teach you. Something about faith.
Does a phantom thief even need?
Of course. What else would we fight for?
For wealth, fame, and power to stand at the top. So isn't that what every... Or perhaps by faith. Do you mean some hilarious? Grow up, Lycon.
You...
All right, enough squabbling. I may not walk the path of justice. There's too much injustice in this world. And their taking lives, however, is out of the question. Life is a precious gift. No one should have the authority to judge whether another lives.
I will.
You don't seem convinced, Hugo.
As you mentioned, that's why we must strive to bring fairness to this world. Those who cause harm should face consequences, but not all lives hold the same value.
You're too proud.
I have my own path and beliefs, Jack.
Hey, watch your mouth. If it weren't for Jack, you'd be...
You're a smart kid, Hugo. However, what if one day you found out you were wrong?
I wouldn't make that...
To err is human. It's good you are open with your thoughts. I just don't want your... Because your hatred doesn't define you. It only...
What's wrong, Lycon?
My apologies, Master Prokси. Before Hugo and I founded Mockingbird, he took us under his wing when we were in dire straits. In part, but Hugo didn't agree with his viewpoints.
Okay, I'll admit.
I mean, Mockingbird, and one of them was a... Hugo. You... Was this you?
So what if it was?
Have you gone crazy? You'd bury all these lives.
They deserve to die. Especially my so-called father. I should have killed him a long time ago. You know what, Lycon? There's some people whose only purpose in life is to bring more suffering into this world. Sometimes murder And for that...
Enough! I can't trust any...
Where are you going?
Anywhere.
Are you mad? You know what those hypocrites in city administration are like. Then we fought them together all this time, and now are you going to turn your back on Mockingbird?
The mayor is different from the others. But it doesn't matter. As your friend, I'll give you one last piece of advice. Otherwise, the day will come where your hate...
My apologies, Master Proksie, that you had to hear such an unpleasant tale. Hugo came from a powerful family, and his relationship with them was always after shouldering a mountain of injustice. And that setback that Mockingbird suffered turned out to be intimately connected to his family. He took advantage of me. I do not mean to pass judgment on him and his decision, but I refuse to accept a partner who is willing to trample over other people's lives for their own desire. Perhaps his family left a mark on him that, in any case, Hugo still has the sacrifice core.
A pleasure to speak with you. Lycon has already filled me in on Mockingbird's... I'll deal with it.
Anything else we can do to help?
No. You've done well. It's just...
We've been through far more dangerous situations. Plus, we've dealt with Mr. Mockingbird before.
Really, I appreciate your kindness. It's just... Not long ago, I received a letter...
Sir.
Lycon, I know you don't want to place them in danger. I feel that letter threatened to use a sacrifice to take vengeance.
What do you mean by...
I believe the person, or the organization, who sent everything we've uncovered so far seems... As you know, the sacrifice's true power is a mystery. This is no small issue. If this gets out, it'll send the public into a panic.
Then let us help out. We can do our part, too.
But it's like I said before. It'll be too... Plus, Carol would be furious with me if I put you in danger. Anyway, I'm not at liberty to discuss this matter any further.
That's right, Master.
So that'll be all for today.